So Roblox has already been going through a ton of issues. Every other day there's something new happening. And while all of that is still going on, someone out there thought this was the right moment to go after Schlep. Let me just clear this up before we even get into it. The whole exposed thing isn't real at all. It's just somebody on the internet making up stuff and trying to spark drama. Schlep didn't really get exposed. It's just rumors people are tossing around for no reason. And as if all the Roblox drama around him wasn't already enough, now there's this massive Roblox YouTuber with 5 million subs adding fuel to the fire. They're out here telling people Schlep is racist and is connected with which is just a crazy accusation to put on somebody. But before we get into that, please subscribe and drop a like. I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers and would really appreciate the support. Anyways, let's figure out why this whole thing even blew up. Basically, a huge Roblox YouTuber, we're talking millions of subs, decided to start talking about Schlep and the Roblox stuff he's been dealing with, and instead of just reporting it, they started spreading straight up lies, which is why everyone's talking about it now. So, if you don't already know, Payleey got insanely big on YouTube for basically one thing. He'd make videos where he'd try to scare kids into subscribing, saying stuff like, "Subscribe or else you'll go to hell," basically guilt-tripping a bunch of little viewers just to grow his channel. And honestly, that's pretty much the only reason he managed to hit 5 million subscribers. But yeah, basically, Payleey's channel thrives on rage baiting. He makes videos full of lies just to stir people up, get them angry, and it actually works really well at keeping viewers engaged. A few days ago, Payleey dropped a video called "Real Schlep is Disgusting." Right at the start, he comes on screen with this Roblox avatar, basically a female outfit that's extremely inappropriate. I have no clue how Roblox even lets this slide. Like seriously, just look at it. It's ridiculous, and honestly, it shows how bad Roblox moderation really is. Then, in the video, he's trying to defend the people Schlep has been exposing, and some of the stuff he says is straight up ridiculous. He tries to blame the victims' parents instead of the actual bad actors, saying it's their fault for not watching their kids or something, which is just insanely dumb.
Like, let's be real besties. So what if some of these people wanted to meet kids? It's not their fault, it's the kid's parents' fault. What do you expect when you leave your 9-year-old kid with an iPad all night?
Payleey also claims that the only reason Schlep makes these videos is so he can cover his rent.
Schlep was acting like a 10-year-old to bait those people and somehow get them off Roblox so he could talk more stuff with them and even provoke them into turning bad. So Schlep could make a good video and pay his rent, which is embarrassing BTW.
Like, come on, that's just nonsense. Schlep has already explained plenty of times that the reason he does this is because when he was younger, he went through stuff like this himself. That experience is exactly why he started making these videos, to call out the people doing messed up things and to try and stop other kids from going through what he had to deal with. It's got nothing to do with money. Now, let's talk about Payleey's latest video, the one titled "Real Schlep is Horrible" with the crying and broken heart emojis. And honestly, the response to this video was brutal. The video barely pulled 400 likes but almost 10,000 dislikes. And if you scroll through the comments, they're all roasting him and even getting more likes than the video itself. And again, to make it worse, he starts off with the Roblox avatar that's insanely inappropriate, and it again shows how Roblox moderation is a complete joke. And to make it even worse, at the very beginning he's literally twerking with his Roblox avatar. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. At that point the video just speaks for itself. No wonder it ended up with a couple hundred likes and over 10,000 dislikes. In this video, Payleey keeps trying to push the idea that Schlep is somehow friends with and the person he's talking about is Ruben Sim. Now yeah, Schlep and Ruben do know each other, but it's not even true at all. It's all bullshit because Ruben Sim is not a predator. That's not even close to reality, and it feels like Payleey is just throwing out nonsense to stir things up. Also yeah, just as I'm recording this, Law by Mike actually dropped a video talking about Schlep and everything going on with Roblox. And if you don't know, this guy usually covers real legal cases, so it's kinda crazy he's even weighing in on it. I'll put the short he made here so you can see for yourself.
Roblox just banned one of the biggest YouTubers on their platform, and here's what he can legally do. They banned Schlep, accusing him of unsafe roleplay conversations, sharing personal info, and moving users off platform. But Schlep says that's not true. He says they banned him because he shows how unsafe Roblox can be for children. Fighting a ban like this is tough, since courts usually let companies enforce their own rules. But Schlep can fight back. For example, he could argue that Roblox fails to enforce these rules against Preds playing the game, yet singles him out, and that the ban was retaliation for exposing safety flaws on the platform. But here's where it gets bigger. Schlep isn't alone. He's just one of 500 survivors wanting to sue Roblox. In Iowa, a 13-year-old says she was lured from her home by a 37-year-old she met on Roblox. And in Texas, a former Marine says he was targeted as a child. The lawsuits say Roblox is unsafe, pointing to weak age checks, adults messaging kids, and allowing disturbing games on the platform, like Escape to Epstein Island. Worst of all, they claim Roblox misled parents that it was safe. Now, fans worldwide are pushing back with a petition to remove Roblox's CEO, and it's already passed 100,000 signatures. And if this short hits 1 million likes in 24 hours, I'll drop a full YouTube video. Free Schlep.
Now back to Payleey. So in this video Payleey pulls out a bunch of supposed Discord messages with Schlep. And let's be real, none of this look legit. The screenshots are clearly tampered with, probably just inspect or something, the same thing Payleey did with Vanel Bean, and also I'm not sure but I don't think that Schlep uses that profile picture, so it all just looks fake from the start. So let's actually take a look at the screenshots he shows. The first one has Schlep supposedly saying hi, Payleey replying with just a question mark, and then Schlep going, "Can you stop making videos about me? It's annoying." And then Payleey dramatically says this is super hurtful and that he can't believe Schlep would ever say something like that. It's honestly hilarious how seriously he tries to play this off. And then in his previous video about Schlep, Payleey was actually trying to paint Schlep as the bad guy just for exposing predators. Like bro, how does that even make sense? Moving on to the next fake screenshot, it shows Payleey saying, "No, you're friends with Ruben Sim," and then Schlep supposedly replying, "So what, he's a good guy." After that, Payleey says that he's a predator himself. Like, come on, at this point it's obvious Payleey is just fishing for outrage, because there's zero actual evidence behind that claim. The next so-called screenshot shows Schlep saying people change. "Everyone makes mistakes, just stop making videos on me." Then Payleey replies with, "So you're defending predators?" And then Schlep says, "Not exactly, but if someone changes, then yeah, people can change." To top it off, Payleey ends with, girl, that sounds wrong." Like come on, it's painfully obvious this whole exchange is made up. These screenshots are as fake as it gets. So the next screenshot is honestly just really dumb. Payleey made this fake screenshot where it looks like Schlep said the N-word. But it's obviously not him. It's just one of Payleey's alt accounts, like I've been saying over and over. The screenshot has Schlep saying the N-word, then Payleey replying with "excuse me." That's the whole thing. It's obviously fake, and it just shows how far Payleey will go to make stuff up. And then at the end, Payleey goes on saying that Schlep is evil and he likes the devil. Which is just insanely stupid, like who even says that?
The truth has to be said. Schlep is not good, he's evil.
Anyways, here's how I feel about all this. Payleey shouldn't be doing stuff like this at all. But I also want to tell everyone watching, don't go to his channel just to spam dislikes or anything like that. The reason is simple. Whenever you interact with a video, whether it's liking, disliking, or even commenting, YouTube just sees it as engagement and ends up pushing the video out to more people. And that's not what we want. Now since we're done talking about Payleey, I want to switch things up and bring up this dumb update Roblox just dropped. A lot of people didn't even notice it at first because of all the drama that's been going on, but now it's finally starting to get attention. So Schlep actually made a tweet about this, and in it he said, "Didn't Roblox send me a cease and desist for sharing personal private info? Why are you telling kids to use their real names? This is super weird and dangerous." In this screenshot, someone tried changing their Roblox display name to Free Schlep, but look at what Roblox says. "This is how you appear to others on Roblox. Choose a name your friends will recognize you by, such as your real name." Back then, Roblox would literally warn you not to put your real name in your username. Now fast forward to today and they're basically telling people to use their real names on the site. How does that even make sense? Think about how backwards this is for a second. Roblox straight up banned Schlep before, saying he wasn't allowed on the platform at all because of sharing private info. That was their whole reason for taking him off. But now, fast forward, and Roblox themselves are basically telling players to give out personal details as if that's completely fine. So first they punish someone over it, then later they start pushing the exact same thing onto their own community. The hypocrisy is insane. And there's another thing Roblox did that's ridiculous. Someone asked about the whole bedroom and bathroom game situation, like are they completely banned or what? Roblox's reply was, no, they are not banned outright. Experiences that primarily take place in bedrooms or bathrooms, and social hangouts that include bedrooms or bathrooms are now 17+. So instead of actually removing that stuff, they just tossed it into the 17+ category. That's literally all they did. It's lazy, and honestly kinda embarrassing for a platform this big. Some people might look at that and think, okay, maybe Roblox is handling it the right way. But let's be real, it's not hard for kids to fake their age and get past that ID check. We've already seen it happen before with voice chat, where people were literally submitting fake IDs and still getting access. So what's stopping them from doing the exact same thing here? That's why this whole thing feels pointless. Instead of just age gating these weird games, Roblox could have simply removed them altogether. But nah, they'd rather slap an age label on it and act like the problem's solved. Anyways, yeah guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and subscribe to help me reach 30,000 subscribers, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.